fans, we are early, 20 minutes early for this one. Some of you tuning in might want to grab that YouTube bar and rewind this, maybe. Officially an 8 o'clock start, but we're 20 minutes early. This tournament's been running fast all weekend.
Yeah, not a lot of calls in the games. That makes the game go pretty quick.
And I was watching the Zamboni driver resurface the ice. I think he was cooking at about 25 miles an hour. There was no time lost for that young man.
All right, game 3 of pool play begins from Rink 5 in the largest ice complex in the world.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact.
I did not know that.
Yep. According to Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia is never wrong. Or so it says, according to Wikipedia.
You know, with enough funding, it'll be right.
There you go. Little line change there. Vitalik off, Van Allsburg on. He's on the left. You've got Jack Wendelich. He's been centering our first line here all weekend. Draw goes to Steele. They're going to punch it up in the offensive zone, quickly push the attack. South Metro, the Thunder. Nope, we can't hold that one. We're off. I don't think Van Allsburg saw Wendelich behind him, was just kind of straddling the line. So it's a quick offsides call. It's going to put us on the other side. Wendelich hustles back to grab that drop. We got Kirsten Jurna on D, and 93, that's Spies.
Nice jump there.
Kirsten Jurna can't quite hold that one. That's going to come all the way back. Must have had a little tip. I would have thought that would have been an icing call. Cross ice pass, finds Van Allsburg. Tries a little chip pass, doesn't go anywhere, so he pulls it. A little more direct approach. A little too much muscle, goes beyond Wendelich. Thunder push it back. Steele, pick it up. Van Allsburg, cross the ice, cycles. We've got a couple new names out there that we haven't had. I'm going to be a little unfamiliar with them. We have Orwell. That's Orwell right here, number 12, which is interesting because we have Van Allsburg out there as number 12 as well. So the number's not going to help us on that one. And then there is another pickup. Graf takes the puck, enters the offensive zone. Stuckey.
I saw him putting on his skates and I didn't recognize him either, but I don't get to a lot of practices, so
sure.
We're happy to have him, and
yeah, as thin as we've been,
fits in.
With Harris down in Iowa playing baseball and an injury to Jack Dean, we'll take the bodies. We need them. Thunder push down in the offensive zone. They try to wrap around the net, gets deflected. That's going to be Leo Graf. Tries to cycle up, gets intercepted. Vitalik doesn't get a chance to play that one. Drops down behind the net. Far side, Gens picks it up. Vitalik breaks. Gens finds him. Vitalik gets around one. He's going to take an outside angle. Crashes. Vitalik crashes the middle. Gens can't quite get that through. That's going to give the Thunder a chance to come back. Peterson, Spies, back. Nice. Spies intercepts. Nice job. Graf kicks it out to the far near wall. He's up. Ooh. He's out. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Vitalik wanted that one. He had a little breakaway chance, but a fortuitous line change by the Thunder allowed him to pick that one up. I'd say Jordan's eyes got big on that one.
That's right.
He thought he had something there. Oh, a little, maybe, oh, goes a little wide. Oh, centering pass, well done. Oh, initial save made. Rebound kicked off to the side to the left of the goalie. And they're able to knock that one in.
Kind of a fortunate kick to start off that play. Went right to the other team, and then he had to just swing it across, and the net was wide open. But aside from that, a good start from the Steel. We're toe-to-toe with these guys.
Yeah.
Based out of Lakeville, Minnesota. So just south on I-35.
Draw goes to the Thunder. They'll push him in the offensive zone. Kicked out. Thunder, hold, shot, glove save, whistle. Looks like the parking lot safety crew has put in an appearance. We now have, our fan base has doubled. I think that's going to be the ticket.
It very well could be.
Very well could be. Draw goes to steal. Cam Peterson looks up, finds Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg off the half wall, loses it, goes to the Thunder. They're in the middle, looking to center. Backhand attempt. It's behind the net, up in the netting. That's going to end up on this tape of Spies. Oh, nice outlet pass, just a little bit more than Jack Wendelek can handle, and it's going to go all the way down. But I like the look. Spies really was looking for a nice fast break there. We almost had one.
Really good idea there. Just a couple inches shorter, and that would have been a breakaway, great goal scoring opportunity. So let's do it again.
I like it. Draw, defensive zone near side, goes to the steal. Oh, try to chip it up. A little misplay there by Kirsten Jurna. Allows the Thunder to control. Kirsten Jurna's got it back though.
Great
this
pass
time.
off the board.
Yep, nice job. Breitlick's there. Can't quite get it. Centering pass. Deflected, shot, nice save to the right. Hoopla's there. Thunder looking to center. Breitlick contests up to the Thunder point. Off the defender, Leo Graff tips that one. It's going to go to the far side corner. Thunder possessed, centering pass, can't get through. That's Stuckey. Stuckey pushes it. Now it's over the near side. Leo Graff has it, loses it. Thunder have it again. Centering attempt. Shot way high off the shoulder of goalie Graham Hoopla. Far side. That's going to have Kellen Gens a chance. He pushes it up over the blue line, over the center ice. We're into the offensive zone. Leo Graff is there, holds. Kellen looks to find it, can't. Thunder try to push out. Stuckey holds multiple times. Here we go. Now we're getting a chance. Set something up. Centering pass attempt off the skate of a Thunder defender. Quick shot by Breitlick. Goes wide left. Wide right, excuse me. And the Thunder sneak out. Gavin turns, spins. Stuckey's there. He's going to hold it at the red line. Dump into the offensive zone. Thunder kick it right back out. Breitlick contests. He's going to force that to the outside. No free shots on Mr. Breitlick's when he's on the job.
Oh, great find by Gens. Great find.
Quick shot.
Oh,
just a little high. Just a little high. Quick wraparound by the Thunder. They are down quick. Centering attempt. Nope. Both kids lose an edge and go down hard in the corner. They're both okay. They're both up. Spies has it behind the net. Two Thunder players there. He's going to need some help. Stickney's there. Gens is there. Ooh, dangerous. Centering attempt kind of hits the back of the goalie. Drops straight down. Thankfully, nothing came of it. Thunder try to cycle D to D. Unfortunately, no demon there. So, Steele pushes it out of the zone. Gens picks it up at mid-ice. Chips it up to Wendelek. Wendelek has it. Gets around one. He's got an outside edge. Tries to shoot. Deflected off his stick. Goes to the far corner. Thunder pull up. Hudson holds, knocks it off the tape. He's battling on the corner. Ooh, a line change for the steal means we're not going to be able to hold that one. They're going to collect, cycle. They're out of the zone. Stickney has it here, near board. Pushes up, finds Graff. Graff looking. Lots of Thunder jerseys kind of just getting in the way. Thunder, offensive zone. Nothing develops though. Puck really just kind of bouncing, not sitting still. That's Spies. Spies is fast. He's got it. He's looking. Get it out in front of the net, young man. There you go. He's got it out. Clear. Nice job. His mom didn't like that he was playing with that puck in front of his own net. She was letting him hear it. I think the trick is going to be, can both teams keep this pace up?
I was just thinking that 8.5 minutes left in the first period, and as has been the case for both games prior to this one, Steele come out firing. They're in the game, playing even hockey. Let's see if we can just get one to find the net.
Ben Allsburg looks to center, gets through. Unfortunately, Graff got tied up by a defender, so couldn't get a stick on it. Puck's down there in front. Steele pushes over. Are they going to hold at the blue line? Nope. Peterson backpedaling. Camden's there. Graff is there. Ooh, this young man is fast.
Wow.
Give credit where it's due. That young man was speedy.
Used his body well, too.
Yep.
We were trying to bump him off the puck, and he stayed with it. play there. Skater gets through our guys, but we'll see if we can answer right here. We certainly have had some opportunities. It's just a matter of time before we cash them in.
Thunder have it, looking in front of the net. Another quick one. Not really sure what the breakdown there was. We had boys right in front. They just couldn't seem to get a stick on to clear it. And apparently Hoopla couldn't get a glove down and cover it. Excuse me.
Yeah, that puck was pinballing around down there. I don't think any of them really had a good idea where it was.
Draw, goes to steal. That's going to be Kirsten Jerna. He's got it. Ooh, looks to cycle. Dangerous. Thunder saw that one coming, tried to jump the route, but they didn't get it. No harm, no foul. Thunder have it back. They're going to cycle. Graf pushes down. Tries, can't quite come out. Oh, Thunder lose an edge. That's going to be, oh, we're clear. A little bit of a delayed offsides, even though we don't play that way in this tournament. Leo Graf just giving them the business, not letting them get comfortable. Gens right here, right in front of us. They lose it. Thunder come up with it. Centering pass. Gets by one. Ooh, tricky shot right up the post. You can hear that one.
All right, let's see if we can get something here. 2-on-2.
Oh, no. Pass just a little bit behind Vitalik. Would have been nice
to
hit him in stride.
Get someone open.
Backhand attempt, tries to get it down.
Ooh, good shot on goal.
Great shot. Back door is open. We just needed somebody to be there. Nice attempt. Vitalik holds that blue line really well. Nice job. Spies is there. All right, here we go. We're down.
Gonna look to center it.
Right off the goalie. Gets kicked right back out to the corner.
Terrible forecast there.
Spies holds, dumps down to the far corner. Gens has it, centering attempt. Doesn't get through. Thunder knocked one out. This time Spies can't hold, so he's going to have to retreat. Kirsten Jern is there with him, but so are two Thunder attackers, so they're going to need to be careful. He's going to fire it up. Nice, gets by one. There we go. Stuck. Oh, great centering pass.
Good look, just a little off. That's one that I bet you we connect in the next tournament.
There we go. Thunder pushing in right down the pipe. Gets knocked off the tape. There we go. Centering attempt off the shinny of a defender. Kirsten Jerna gets wrapped up. He goes down. No call. I think we might have got away with one there. Gens pulls it. Goes to the side. Loses it. Gets picked up by another Steel player, though. Kicks it right back to Gens, who kind of gives up the chase on a line change. Thunder collecting their own zone. Nice outlet pass by the Thunder. Centering attempt. Kind of gets bounced up, and that's going to be an offsides call.
That team got a little aggressive. 5:14 left. Score is 3-0.
Draw goes to the Thunder. They've got it. High deflection off the glass. Gets kicked down into the Thunder offensive zone. Stickney retreats. He's got it. He's behind the goal. Thunder are right there to attack him, though, and they take it off his tape. They push across the middle. Nobody home. Thunder have it. Collect. Quick shot off the goalie. Drop down. Kick behind the boards. Got Stuckey. Wow. He's there. He's battling. Stickney and Stuckey are there. Stuckey off the boards, tries to chip up. Ooh, Steel point can't hold, or rather can't take it out. Van Allsburg got tripped up. Thunder back in the offensive zone. Shot, wide right, kicks to the near corner. Centering pass. Oh, just Hoopla got over just enough to force the shooter to shoot a little bit wide. Nice.
Way to make some space there.
Yep. Outlet pass finds Wendelek. Wendelek tries to take a quick shot. Deflected off the stick of a defender, so it bounces high behind the net. Thunder pick it up. They're going to push it up. Camden Peterson and Leo Graf chase, but it's an icing call, so we're going all the way back. This, to me, kind of mirrors the first period of the SDP game. Steel are playing really good hockey. About a 1 minute, 2 minute period you wish they could have back.
Yep, agreed. You get a fortunate bounce, get one of those shots to find the back of the net, it's a different game.
Yep. Graff picks it up, half wall, far side, skates to the middle, gets by one, takes a quick shot, deflected off the stick of a defender so it doesn't get on goal. Centering pass.
Here we go.
Oh, we just couldn't. Camden Peterson tried crashing right down the middle. Unfortunately, another Steel player got kind of right in the way.
A little too much traffic there.
Yep. Beitlick's back, Spies is back. Thunder trying to centering pass. They do get it through. Doesn't find Pater though. Thunder, point, fires it down to the corner. Camden Peterson picks it up. He's looking, finds Beitlick on the half wall. Beitlick decides to cycle back around. Spies is there, but it gets a little bit beyond him. Ends up finding the tape of Kellen Gens, who's going to push. Gets knocked off his tape though, so nothing becomes of that. Leo Graff, far side, right in front of the Thunder bench. They're battling. Gens is there. Spies battling, loses. Thunder, boy, this guy just doesn't take no for an answer. What is going on? There we go, thank you. We just didn't seem to have an answer for that guy.
Yeah, good stick handler.
Oh no.
Strong kid. And covered by Graham. So we'll get a stoppage in play, full line change. You know, we came out firing. I am sensing a little bit of fatigue in the boys as we come to the end of the first period, so hopefully we can get a couple stoppages in play and get them fresh. Maybe get a quick goal here to make it a 2-goal game.
And going into the break, at least getting one would do wonders for the confidence. Quick shot. Ends up going wide right, hits the back wall, pops up, Wendelek collects, shoots, outlet pass, a little bit beyond Stuckey. Centering pass is there, Wendelek takes a quick shot, cover, nope, no cover, still loose. Stickney drops it down, far corner. Eversol is there, Eversol kicks it up to the point, Stickney drops it back down. Eversol chasing, ends up on the stick of a Thunder player though. They're going to try to wrap all the way around. Pearson Jurna's there. Does he hold? Yes, he does. Oh, it ends up popping out though, and we're going to get a call. We're going to get a call on Gavin Pearson Jurna. I didn't see the sign. Hook, trip.
I saw a point by the official.
Okay.
Or referee.
The dreaded point. See if the ref gives us the nope.
If there's a push in hockey, it might have been a push. I don't know if you get 2 minutes for pushing though.
I'm not sure. By and large, the Steel have been playing pretty clean hockey. Only, I believe, our second or third penalty of the tournament so far.
Yep, agree.
So, penalty is not up on the clock yet. 1 minute. We don't have anything showing penalty countdown on the clock.
Right. Oh, we've got a chance for...
Timekeeper still trying to figure out what's going on.
If you've been a timekeeper, you feel for the timekeeper right now.
You do. You know, I get a sense, tell me, Jake, if you're picking this up, from the Steel coaches, maybe from the Thunder fans. I don't know if the boys know this or not. Regardless of the outcome of this game, we'll be playing for third place tomorrow.
That's correct, yep.
So I'm trying to decide if I've ever been in a tournament where we still, a minute and a half into our penalty, the penalty is not being reflected up on the clock. We have no idea when our man should return. Yet I've not heard one single person yell at the timekeeper. That is highly unusual.
You know, Jared, we're a pretty civilized group here. And I think we realize that us yelling at the timekeeper won't help him figure out how to put 2 minutes up on the scoreboard any quicker. But if that second period rolls around and we still don't have
I think we might hear something. I feel like unless they score, we should be back to full strength about 30, 40 seconds into the second.
That's what I was thinking too. It seemed like about then. All right, here we go.
Nice outlet pass, finds Beitlich, gets kind of caught up in his skates. He manages to push it forward though. He's going to fight for it down that corner, loses an edge, maybe a little help from the Thunder player. Now we're battling down the far boards. Thunder seem pretty content to tie it up and just skate into the intermission.
All right, here we go, Steele.
Yep.
There we
Steele
go.
hold. Oh, and now it slips out. So Gens is going to have to clear the zone with only 3 seconds left.
Rip it.
That's going to do it. There we go. Oh, Kellen Gens throwing a little chicken wing there after the horn. There's fight in these boys yet.
Oh, yeah. And I definitely see a pass-first mentality. They get the puck and my eyes immediately go off the ice and see who's open.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like I'll try to take my biased dad glasses off, but in the 3 games with a crew of boys who have never played together before, you're already starting to see some of them start to figure out how players play and how they can best play off and leverage their teammates. So that's exciting. Let's see where this team goes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even after that first game, I left with a pretty positive feeling. I didn't feel like we were severely outmatched. You know, they were a solid team. They made more plays than we did, and the score reflected that. But like you said, I wouldn't mind facing them again at the end of the summer and see how things shake out.
For sure.
But in the here and the now, we have the South Metro Thunder. Shout out to their mascot.
It is a fearsome looking thing, isn't it?
I don't know, but anytime you can get a weather mascot, I feel like you're doing something right.
Interestingly enough, we're just back at full strength. So unofficially, they just said, well, we're close enough.
You know, a gentleman's handshake every now and then. It's our trick.
Yep.
Here we go, Steele. Let's win the face-off and push it right up the ice.
Draft
Halfway there.
on the draw, goes to Thunder. Thunder push up. Quickly picked up by Spies, though. Tries to cycle up. Beitlich has it. Quick little turn, gets by one, finds Gens. Gens can't quite corral it, so it just gets on his stick into the far corner. Thunder push it over. Steele there, that's Leo. Leo Graff loses it, so now it's going to get ping pong back and forth behind the goalie. Spies pushes down, holds. Centering attempt doesn't go anywhere, just kind of leaks towards the net. Thunder come up with it. They've got it on the far half board. They get by one. They're going to skate out. Gens picks the pocket, knocks it off, slows them down. Thunder still have it, though. They're going to get into the zone clean. They're going to cycle across the blue line. Quick little move. We're going to get a shot. Ooh.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Wide
Look at
left.
that.
Off the board. Oh, shoulder-to-shoulder contact there. Thunder, looking, centering, nothing there. Here we go.
Had a change there.
That's Orwell. Orwell has it. He's looking down. Goes a little bit too far, so the Thunder pick it up behind goalkeeper Hoopla. And that's going to get kicked all the way out. Nice stretch pass by the Thunder. We've got one man back now. Stickney slows it down just enough to allow Steele to get back.
Stop that.
Yep.
There's a man waiting there in front of the net, but he kept him from getting it.
Orwell pushes it across the blue line. Steele trying to make something happen here. Thunder pick it up off their stick, though. Ooh. Spies tries to gamble with the poke check. Thunder get across. Nice job, though.
Another good read there.
Yep. That's Jack Wendelek. He stayed with his man. Didn't get caught out of position and able to break that up. Here he is again. Now he's got on his tape. He's into the blue line. Line change. Just catches our guy coming off the bench. That's an offsides. That was was Van Allsburg coming off the bench.
Is there a rule that you can't use the other door?
No, there's not a rule. I think in that case, you probably would have hoped that your defensive player and your defensive coach running the door would have seen the play developing right in front of you and just held the guy coming off the bench momentarily.
Meanwhile, here we go. Oh!
That looked like it went through.
That did look like it went
thought
through.
that. We thought we had one there.
Just wide to the right, but a great shot.
Steele trying to make something happen here. Thunder have it on their stick. They're going to pop it out. Steele's going to collect. They're going to little dipsy-do, but it does too much and they lose it. Thunder get it. They're going to crash the middle, but it's quickly knocked off their stick. They're right back on it, though. Thunder, far boards, have it. Wendelek is there. Camden Peterson is there. Centering a pass. They try to butterfly something in front. That almost worked. Big shot from the point. They're trying to make.
Nice.
Here we go. That's Stuckey. Stuckey's got it. He's going to chip off the half board. Van Allsburg touches it. It's out. Here we go. Wendelek is there.
Ooh.
Pushing. Looked across for Orwell,
pass.
but it was behind him.
Just a tad behind him. Yep. So little things like that, right? What could have been ended up as a great shot on goal. We just didn't get a shot on.
So a very delayed penalty. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
We had a slash here. Fans didn't like it. They barked. Even the Thunder coach got upset at his player and pulled him off the ice. And I think that's what triggered the ref to blow the whistle. Went over to the bench, made the slash sign, but now there's nobody. There he is. Now he's in the box. So we're good. So we're going to get the power play. Here. Okay. There you go. One special fan getting a wave from a loved one. Hopefully you're watching. Thunder, short-handed, pushing up.
Just a strong skater there.
We're going to get another whistle. That's going to put Leo Graff in the box. So the power play didn't last long.
Right. A little bit of frustration there probably. The player for the Thunder, I mentioned before, strong skater, uses his body, not in a bad way, but just uses his body, and we got caught. Second guy always does.
So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey here for, about a minute and a half. Shot from the point, wide right. Bounces off the half board. Tries to find Gens, can't quite get on his stick. Here we go. Now we've got Spies pushing up. He gets by one. Oh, tries to cycle over and it's out. Gens clears. Kirsinger has it. Blue line. A lot of dipsy doodling.
A lot of Thunder players on their one side of the ice.
Okay, we're playing a passing game here.
Oh, no.
Boy, that did not work in our favor. So miscommunication at the blue line. A little too much passing there. You'd like to see him take it and just attack.
Yep, Thunder getting an easy one there. So 10:40 left in the second period, 4-0. So do we not get an advantage then? Could we get our guy back?
I don't think so. He short scored.
Or
No, because they scored shorthanded, or rather, 4-on-4. Yeah. 2-on-1 break. Spies has a guy.
Another pass across.
Puck is loose. It's right in front. Oh, we just couldn't get a stick on it.
Once again, great vision. Tried to find him. Puck just didn't sneak through for an easy look at a shot.
Chip off the half board. Finds Spies. Spies is here. Loses it in his state, so that allows the Thunder to take it and go. Wendelek is there. He gets it out. Over on the far side, Orwell tries to push it up. There he is. He's got it on his tape now. He's going to push in. Shot, kind of an odd angle. It goes long. They're battling down there.
Oh, good pass. Oh,
shoot.
Man. Careful.
Thunder, get it out.
All right,
now we've got
Spies,
another
catch
breaker.
him. Catch him. Catch him.
go. Nice job.
Great hustle. Great hustle.
Here we go. Thunder looking to make something happen again.
Pretty good angle for us there. Skater looked off the goalie and still shot it. And here we are coming up the ice. We got a guy on the edge.
That's Orwell. Shot, glove save, hold.
From our vantage point, that was going right in. Side of the net, goalie saw it, tracked it, glove save.
Thunder coach barking some orders.
So now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, it looks
We are
like.
back to 5-on-5. Stuckey and Stickney on D. Gens, Graf, and Beitlich as your forwards. Draw goes to Thunder. They're going to push up. Stickney's there. Beitlich ends up getting it. Graf is in front of them. They are on clean, or in clean rather. Beitlich tries to fire at the net, deflects off the defender, doesn't make it on net. Thunder kick it out near corner. Stuckey is there. Stuckey looking, trying to center, wrap around attempt. Finds Gens. Gens doesn't get a stick on it though.
Couple of good shots there.
Wraps all the way around. Are we going to hold? Nope, we're not going to hold on that one. That's right here in front of us. Thunder come out with that one. Thunder looking, trying to find an outside edge. There you go. Oh, you just
Get it
can't
out of
seem to
there,
get
get it out of there, get it out of there. There we go.
Thunder hold at the point. They're going to dump down. Now it's back behind Hoopla again. Whew. Those passes to no one. They've kind of been hurting us tonight. Way offsides. Yeah, way offsides.
So tough to see what the boys are seeing, but maybe we could hold the puck just a little bit longer and make that defender come toward us and open up those passing lanes, because we're thinking pass at the right time. They're just not quite open.
Right.
Which, you know, you'd rather be that way anyway, since people trying to skate through five guys. So.
Right.
Let's see what we can do here.
This is Wendelek. He's going to push in the offensive zone. Trying to angle towards the net. Centering pass. Ends up deflecting off the goalie. Dropping down. Thunder get it. Push it back to the corner. Orwell is there to contest. Can't quite get a stick on it though, so Thunder push it out. Kirstenjurna has it. Didn't see the Thunder defender coming from behind him, and he loses it. Thunder have possession. They're going to bump into each other.
I'll take it.
You wonder how the guy with the puck hits the back of the person in front of him in the zone. The man
Must not have saw the stop sign.
Yeah. Well, also, how is that not offsides? Kind of a pile of bodies. Ooh, end up kind of just getting loose right in front of the goalie. Thunder. They're just playing back and forth. Centering pass
Let's
attempt.
get it out. Let's get it out.
Wendelek gets it.
Good fight. Good fight.
That's out. That's Orwell. He's out. He's going to push.
Go.
Oh, nice shot. Nice job.
Quick shot. Wow. He got by that defender and just leaned his body in, flick of the wrist, and right over the stick shoulder of the goalie. Excellent shot.
So the seal is off. It's all downhill from here.
I think so. You know, 6.5 to go in the second period. This team tied the SDP team earlier today. So
Yeah.
solid team, but once again, we get a couple of breaks. They don't get a couple of breaks, and we're right there with them. So
Lots of
let's see if
hockey
we can
left.
answer once again. Get it out of there. There we go.
Nice clear. Thunder point. Looking, fires down. They have their man in the corner. He's going to try to skate it to the middle.
Good swarm there by the Steel defenders.
Excellent. Pulls it off his tape.
All right,
They're
you
gonna
might
push
not
up.
see him, but he's got Gens in the middle.
Steele opt to dump and chase. Gens and Graf collapse. They zig, Thunder zags though. That's going to allow them to skate out of the zone. Now they've got it in the middle. Outlet
there you
pass,
go.
intercepted. Nice job, Spees. He read that one all the way.
Got it.
He's going to take a quick shot right into the chest of the goalie.
We'll have a face-off in our zone.
We'll take it.
Get some fresh legs out there.
Spees did a good job of reading what was going to happen there and intercepting that pass.
Absolutely, yep.
Graf on the jaw. He's flanked by Gens and Beitlich. Back by Kirsten-Jurna and Stickney. Kirsten-Jurna tries to hold. He does. He's just going to dump it down. Get on net. It's loose.
Get in there.
It's loose.
Wow, 3 rapid-fire shots by the Steel there. Just didn't sneak into the net everywhere but the back of the net.
Yep.
Oh, he's got some.
Graf tried a little fancy get behind him. Just didn't work out. Stickney retreats. He's got it. Ooh, tries a little drop pass, but ends up finding the tape right of a Thunder player.
All right, let's get that out of there. Get that. Oh, tough one.
Little butterfly centering pass. Everybody waiting for it to hit the ice.
Yep.
I don't know that Graham saw that one up in the air.
Yeah, I think we lost that a little bit. Plopped down right in front of a halfway open net. Nothing you can do there. So that Thunder team really plays aggressive. So our defensive men, they got to be ready.
Draw goes to Thunder. Thunder cycles back. They have to try to chip it up, and they do. They get it out. Thunder taking, pushing. 3-on-2. They're going to pass over to the right. Can't handle it, though. Goes to the far wall. That's Van Allsburg. He's contesting. He's going to end up pushing it off their tape. It's going to let Camden Peterson takes control. He fires it over. Orwell takes it, pushes it up. Wendelek is there. He drops it back down to Stuckey. That's Camden Peterson now. He's got it on his tape. He's going to look up. He's looking. Gets it by. Unfortunately, just not right to somebody, so that allows the Thunder to take it. They get back in the zone. Van Allsburg has it, loses it. Thunder right down the gut.
Bodies go falling.
Yeah. Here we go. We're out of the zone.
Oh,
Offsides.
could have gone either way there.
That was a close one.
Our player tried to stop, made the effort. I bet you if the ref could recall that play, he might not blow his whistle on that one. So a missed 3-on-2 opportunity will end up in a face-off.
Graf on the draw. Oh, nice try. He hit it up to Gens, who tried to jump the route, just couldn't get a handle on it. That allows the Thunder to take possession. They try to push in. Dispossessed. Beitlich, he's trying to get through the crowd. Gets the puck in the offensive zone, but the Thunder quickly take it and go the other way. And we're going to get a tripping call, I believe, on Spees.
I know he fell down. I'm not sure if he was tripped, but the ref probably had a better angle on it, so.
Yeah.
Tough break there. That kid had a head of steam coming right up the ice, made a move, and ends up in a steal penalty.
Draw goes to steal. These are 2-minute penalties in this tournament, so that's a lot of time.
That is a lot
fight
of time.
this off on an aggressive Thunder team. They're battling. Wraparound attempt gets deflected by Stickney. Stickney, Graf battling. Another centering attempt gets all the way through. Kirsten-Jurna tries to find it. They get around him. Ooh, that was a nice move. Thunder attacker wasn't ready for that pass. That worked in our favor. We're out of the zone. Graf kicks it up. Kind of gets knocked on the weird carom off the board behind the ref. It's going to give the Thunder a chance to get back into the zone and set something up. They're looking to center. And it's underneath the netminder rather. Nice job, Mr. Hoopla.
So yeah, 2 minutes is a long time, but I kind of want to see it. Let's hold him here. Let's kill this penalty. 2:45 to go in the second period. Down 5-1. Kill this penalty, get a goal, and let's go into the third period 5-2. I'm not asking for a lot.
We have it scripted out. Now if the boys can just follow the script. Puck behind the net. Thunder, grab it, far half wall. You're going to try to drop down. Some nice passing, but it gets intercepted. That's Jack Wendelek. He's going to push up, and it's out of the zone. Thunder have to retreat, collect, and try to re-enter, which they do clean. That's Camden Peterson. He's there. Thunder get to it first, though. Centering pass, knocked out of the way by Jack Wendelek. Nice job.
Stick.
Wendelek pushing. Battling.
Pressure on him.
Orwell. Stuckey is there. Stuckey looking, contest. Nice little poke check. Stuckey to Van Allsburg. Three defenders there, though, rather, so nothing developed.
Let's do it again.
But we're going to hold it in the zone. You know, when you're trying to penalty kill, this is what you want.
That's right.
Burning time, just holding it in the offensive zone. 14 seconds left on the penalty kill. And if you can spend the most of it in the offensive zone, we'll take that as a win.
Absolutely.
Still battling behind the netminder.
Yeah, boys really battling.
Here we go. We're back to full strength. Camden Peterson is back. Wendelek is back. Orwell is back.
Nice back check by Orwell. He came out of the bench, raced down there. Peterson slowed him down just enough to get a stick in there.
Unfortunately, that
Goal,
great play
Thunder.
was followed up by a nice pass. Caught a Thunder player just kind of camped out on the back corner, and they buried it. Minute 13 left in the second.
All right, we got Gens, Peterson, Beitlich on the front line, Stickney, and
Christian Jerna, yep. Thunder in, centering, shot. Deflected.
All right, here we go.
Now we've
Push
got
it up a little bit.
Christian Jerna looking, what's he going to do? He's going to chip off the board, tries to find Graf. Graf and Beitlich are there. Beitlich opts to dump it in. Gens will chase. Near corner, 40 seconds left. Can't quite get a handle on it though. Thunder will collect, try to push up to the point. That's Stickney, he holds. Graf has it down behind the net. Gens is there, Beitlich is there. Thunder come up with it though, so they're going to push. Chip around Beitlich. Beitlich turns, chases. Now we've got a 2-on-1 situation, and the Thunder kind of misplay that one, so we're going to come out with that one. 20 seconds
left in this period. Oh, we caught him in a line change.
Turn. Gens has it. What? Kellen. Hit that, young man.
All right, and this period will expire. So 6-1, and we are muted.
We can be.
Nope.
All right, we're back. Here we go. Wendelek on the draw. Finds Orwell. Orwell pushes forward, but just can't hold it, so he loses it. Spies off the half board, chips up.
Why not? Let's get a bounce.
Yep.
Here we go.
Van Allsburg pushes up, finds Wendelek. Wendelek puts it right to the middle.
Great look.
Oh, it was there. Goalie saw what was happening and chose to come out and deflect that. Luckily he did. That would have been a goal. Van Allsburg on the half board, loses it in his skates, finds it though, chips it down. Orwell is there, looking. Wendelek's in front of the net. Orwell still dipsy-doodling down in the corner. Van Allsburg pushes up, gets knocked to the middle. Nobody can seem to find it. Van Allsburg hits it, chips it down. Thunder kick it back up. Spies holds. Spies. And, oh, he loses an edge. Now he's down, so that's going to come out.
We'll reset. We'll reset. Here we go.
Van Allsburg opts to dump and chase. Orwell's down. We're just kind of back and forth here on the wall. Thunder come up with it. They're going to skate behind their goalie and try to come up the far wall. Orwell's there. Wendelek holds. Quick shot. Doesn't get through. Defender kicks it to the backboard. Orwell, Van Allsburg are there. They contest. Kirsten-Jurna holds. They're right on the line. Thunder come up with it though, and they're going to skate out. This is number 10. We've had some problems with him in the past. Let's see what he does this time. Kirsten-Jurna pushes him to the outside. 10 finds a centering pass.
Good read. Good
Very
read.
nice read by Spies. He deflects. Thunder still come up with it right at the point though. Hoopla made the initial save. That was a scary one though. Kind of floated behind.
Low shot, looking for a...
Steele come up with it. Wendelek, just that moment of hesitation cost him though. Thunder are aggressive. Once you get the puck, you got to do something quick.
Yeah, they'll swarm you.
Pass. Kirsten-Jurna to Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg tries a chip pass, but nobody's there. So the Thunder come up with it. Van Allsburg has it on his tape again. He's going to look to find Beitlich, or maybe not. I don't know what's happening. Kirsten-Jurna has it. Just immediately swarmed by 3 Thunder players, though. Oh, Van Allsburg gambles on that one and loses.
Oh,
Through the skates.
Just an unfortunate play there.
I think from blue line to goal, that puck managed to go through the skates of just about every Steel player on the ice.
Yep.
We just couldn't come up with it.
Yep. Back check, kicked it off of it. Fortunate bounce by them. And to his credit, he stuck with it, found the back of the net.
So at 7-1 with 11:53 left, that puts us at running time. So the Steel need to get at least 1 on the board to stop the clock from running. Beitlich contests. It gets kicked down to the near corner. Here we go. That's Stuckey. Stuckey chips it up. Now he's going to cycle back. Leo Graf has it down in the corner. Centering pass. Gets up the side of the net. Chip back to the corner. Stuckey is there at the point, and he manages to hold. Graf gets it. Tries to get it to the middle. It doesn't get through. He's got it over the half wall again. Another centering attempt. Boy, 3 straight times trying to center, hitting the defender. So they're doing a good job of just being in the right place. That's Beitlich this time. He has it. He loses an edge though and goes down. So we've got Graf on the wall. Stuckey's behind him. He steps in to help. Beitlich cycles up to the point. Centering pass attempt. Tries to find Gens. Gens cycles back up to the point. Stickney dumps down. Ends up right into a Thunder player though, so they skate out of the zone. Knocked right off their tape. That's Stuckey. Stuckey pushes forward.
Nice pass.
Good pass. Wendelek has it. Quick shot.
Another good shot.
Center mass on goalie though.
So a good stretch of hockey there. Boys certainly not giving up, playing hard, fighting for those loose pucks.
Wendelek on the drop. He's out there, flanked on his right by Van Allsburg. Left Orwell. Peterson and Spies on D. Draw ends up on the tape of the Thunder, so they're going to nice little stretch pass to get out. We've got a quick break here. They're going to get around 1. Take a quick shot. They get pushed outside. Puck's loose. It's right in the middle. And they're going to knock that one in.
scrappy play by the Thunder. Just hanging out in front of the goalie, making it tough on him, and we couldn't cover it, and we couldn't kick it out.
Nope.
You're playing with fire when that happens, so tough break, tough break.
Steele takes the draw, chip up the half board. Van Allsburg has it, tips to the middle. There we go. Thunder pick it up. Centering pass attempt was there. Thunder player couldn't handle it though, so it goes to the far side. Orwell has it on the far wall. He's going to skate out of the zone. He's got it. He's far corner, centering pass attempt. Nice shot.
Great pass. That gets a few smiles from the kids, some high fives. Still 8-2, but nice push there and a centering pass. Quick look, good goal.
Draw goes to the steal again. They're going to push up. That's Orwell. Orwell has it, tries to enter the zone, gets knocked back. Thunder come up with it. They try to push deep. Peterson is there. Peterson knocks it behind the goalie. He's going to try to get around. Oh boy.
And
quick cover. So that just took a bad hop there. Peterson tried to just kick that one out. I'm not sure what that deflected off, but Graham was not ready for that one. Thankfully, he saw it at the last minute and was able to cover that guy. Centermen go down in a heap. Let's see Thunder come up with it. Beitlich is there. He kicks it around, far side, half wall. Gens tries to get it. Thunder come up with it instead, though. Gets deflected. Kirsten Jurna got in the way of that one. Nice job. He's going to end up with it. Now he's going to go. He's got Gens on his right. Gets by one. Can't get by two. Thunder's going to come up with it. So they'll pass. Far side, they cycle. They're going to skate out of the zone. Stickney, Graff are back. Kirsten Jurna is back as well. Thunder try to go to outside to the right. They cycle D to D. They can't hold it though, so that's out of the zone. Gens will chase. Beitlich is there as well. Graff is there. Nobody can come up with it though. The Thunder push back in. Nice job. Boy, that guy does not give up. I'll give him credit. That's a heck of a goal.
Oh yeah. Leaned his shoulder in, kept two defenders off of him, got the corner. It's a tough break.
Steele on the draw, go to Thunder. Thunder pushing in the offensive zone, kind of right down the middle. Quick shot, glove save, hold.
Good save.
Nice job, Graham.
So 6 minutes left here. You can tell,
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you can tell the kids are pretty tired, but they're still playing hard despite it being a 9-2 game.
Yeah. Beitlich finds it on the half wall, near side, tries to chip up. Thunder, disrupt. Ends up getting through. Kellen's got it. He's got Beitlich. He's going to look for Beitlich.
Oh!
Tried a little deflection quick.
The rolling puck always tricky to control.
Goalie smartly came out to contest as well. That added another layer of difficulty, but a good idea from the boys.
Yep.
Cycle, D to D. Stuckey pushes up, finds Gens. Gens touches it, little touch pass. He'll dump and chase.
Getting in front of the net.
Beitlich is there, backhand attempt. Just can't get it. Gets tied up. Nice try. We've got a one-on-one. Makes him Stuckey. He's going to push him out. No shot. Stuckey's still there. He's still battling down in the corner. Graff is there. All right. They're going to chip it up. Beitlich looks up, finds Gens. Gens is going to enter the zone. Steele will do a line change though. Gens didn't realize he had someone right behind him, so he gets his pocket picked. We're just fighting on the line here.
So yeah, there's another example where good puck movement by our team. Had had a chance, and man, the back check of the Thunder really put an end to that opportunity. So
Thunder in the zone. They lose it though. Now it's out. This is Orwell. Orwell's looking, skating around, wraparound attempt. Doesn't see anybody home. Line change by the steal.
I gotta go.
Here we go. Steal, push, and down the back check. Shot, love save, hold. .351 left in the third. Draw goes to Steele at Stickney. Stickney has it, chips up the half court to Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg's going to skate out of the zone. Nice stretch pass. Finds a streaking Orwell. Orwell's going to shoot. He's going to score. Nice job. Van Allsburg to Orwell, and here we go. Draw goes to the Thunder. Taken right off their stick though by Wendelek. Wendelek chips up the half board, finds Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg can't quite get possession of it though. Thunder get to it first. Stickney looks back, quick shot. Oh no. Just kind of a quick turn. I don't think goalie Hoopla thought they were going to get a shot that quick. Kind of caught him unaware, just went 5-hole. Graf on the draw. Nice. Draw win. Goes to Kirsten Jurna, but he loses an edge. That's going to allow the Thunder to take it. It's going to get deflected out by Wendelek. Or excuse me, Stuckey. Stuckey's there. He's battling. Kirsten Jurna, Camden Peterson there as well. Camden states out of the zone. Peterson has it. He's looking. He's going to dump and chase. We've got it down on the far side. 2 minutes left in the third. Graf is there. They're battling. Kirsten Jurna loses it. Kind of goes right through the wicket, so that's going to allow the Thunder to get down here in the offensive zone. Stuckey's there. Stuckey's got it. He looks to chip up. Doesn't get through. It's getting hung up on Steel players. A little miscommunication there. Now the Gens battling at the blue line. Stuckey there still. Everybody battling. We can't get it out. There we go. We're out of the zone. 1:20 left. Thunder. Looking. They're going to come cross ice. That's going to be a shot. Wide right, though. Spies looks to get it. Can't quite get it in. That's going to give the Thunder a chance, but they misplay it, so it goes to the back wall. Wendelek tries to push it up. Kirsten Jurna deflects the shot. They've got it, though. Quick shot on net, blocked. Back to the Thunder point. Thunder point fires, shoots, doesn't get through off the skate of a defender. Kirsten Jurna has it behind the net. 40 seconds left. Stuck in the ref though. That gives the Thunder a chance to pick it up. Here we go. Now we're going to get out. Little backhand pass finds the back of Wendelek though, so it gets caught. And they end up pushing back in. Peterson is there. Peterson has it. Ref in the way again. That ref just can't seem to get out of the way. 20 seconds left. Chip up the half wall to Gens. Gens is there. Has it. Pushing up. And he just loses it off his tape. Not really sure what happened there. Camden Peterson pushes it up. 4 seconds left. This one's just going to end at center ice. So, a tough loss. Again, ultimately doesn't impact our place. Tomorrow we'll be playing for third place. Not certain what time that game is. We'll make sure that gets out to all ways of communication. So thanks for watching. It's going to be tomorrow, third place game.